Acne is a common skin condition that happens when hair follicles under the skin become clogged. Sebum oil that helps keep skin from drying out and dead skin cells plug the pores, which leads to outbreaks of lesions, commonly called pimples or zits. Most often, the outbreaks occur on the face but can also appear on the back, chest, and shoulders. Acne is an inflammatory disorder of the skin, which has sebaceous oil glands that connects to the hair follicle, which contains a fine hair. In healthy skin, the sebaceous glands make sebum that empties onto the skin surface through the pore, which is an opening in the follicle. Keratinocytes, a type of skin cell, line the follicle. Normally, as the body sheds skin cells, the keratinocytes rise to the surface of the skin. When someone has acne, the hair, sebum, and keratinocytes stick together inside the pore. This prevents the keratinocytes from shedding and keeps the sebum from reaching the surface of the skin. The mixture of oil and cells allows bacteria that normally live on the skin to grow in the plugged follicles and cause inflammation, swelling, redness, heat, and pain. When the wall of the plugged follicle breaks down, it spills the bacteria, skin cells, and sebum into nearby skin, creating lesions or pimples. For most people, acne tends to go away by the time they reach their 30s. But some people in their 40s and 50s continue to have this skin problem. Who gets acne? People of all races and ages get acne, but it is most common in teens and young adults. When acne appears during the teenage years, it is more common in males. Acne can continue into adulthood, and when it does, it is more common in women. Types of acne causes several types of lesions or pimples. Doctors refer to enlarged or plugged hair follicles as comedones. Types of acne include what has plugged hair follicles that stay beneath the skin and produce a white bump. Blackheads, plugged follicles that reach the surface of the skin and open up. They look black on the skin surface because the air discolors the sebum, not because they are dirty. Papules, inflamed lesions that usually appear as small, pink bumps on the skin and can be tender to the touch. Pustules or pimples, papules topped by white or yellow pus-filled lesions that may be red. At the base, nodules, large, painful solid lesions that are lodged deep within the skin. Severe nodular acne, sometimes called cystic acne, deep, painful, pus-filled lesions. Causes of acne. Doctors and researchers believe that one or more of the following can lead to the development of acne excess or high production of oil in the pore, buildup of dead skin cells in the pore, growth of bacteria in the pore. The following factors may increase your risk for developing acne: hormones. An increase in androgens, which are male sex hormones, may lead to acne. These increase in both boys and girls normally during puberty and cause the sebaceous glands to enlarge and make more sebum. Hormonal changes related to pregnancy can also cause acne. Family history. Researchers believe that you may be more likely to get acne if your parents had acne. Medications. Certain medications, such as medications that contain hormones, corticosteroids, and lithium, can cause acne. Age. People of all ages can get acne, but it is more common in teens. The following do not cause acne, but may make it worse. Diet. Some studies show that eating certain foods may make acne worse. Researchers are continuing to study the role of diet as a cause of acne. Stress. Pressure from sports helmets, tight clothes, or backpacks. Environmental irritants, such as pollution and high humidity, squeezing, or picking at blemishes. Scrubbing your skin too hard.
This is a morning meditation for 10 minutes to fulfill a wish about the life of your dreams. Now, in any comfortable position, begin to tune into meditation, allowing the pose to become freer, softening the facial expression and closing your eyes. You breathe deeply, feeling with each breath how your body and your whole being are more and more awakened and filled with liveliness. With each breath, your spiritual heart warms and opens. Your mind and creativity are opening up. Here and now you feel that you are in touch with something sacred and deep in yourself. Entering into resonance with higher vibrations of love, joy, inspiration. And passing them through yourself. And now, listening to your heart, start imagining what a day from your dream life would look like. Let it be just an ordinary day, and not a day off or a vacation. Try to recreate not only the images and sensations in the body, but also your emotions throughout the day. Now imagine what your waking up and morning routine from your dream life looks like. Now visualize what you would normally do from noon to sunset. And now imagine how the evening of your desired life would normally pass. And now imagine how you would prepare for bed. Continue to breathe pleasantly, absorbing the energy and experiences from your dream life. And let him be creative, get his insights from this experience. And now take a conscious breath in and out. Coming out of meditation, opening your eyes and tuning in to enjoy the upcoming day, remembering that enjoying the present gives us energy to fulfill the desires of the heart.
I welcome you to this audio system, listening to which you will be able to establish contact with your light source. You will return to the flow of goodness, love, happiness, and harmony every time. What is it, the true nature? It is a feeling of flow when vital energy permeates the whole body, filling every cell. And you feel joy, lightness, inspiration, and a desire to live. Listening to this audio system, you can finally fill the void that you have been filling with material things for so long. But now the essence of your nature will be revealed to you. It all starts in the sense of forms, programming. Every thought is a vibration, colored by a certain speed. It's either high or low. Low vibrations are negative thoughts that paint over a person's condition with unpleasant emotions. These emotions are the very vibrations that cause imbalance, disharmony, tension, fatigue inside the body. The second kind of thought forms. These are positive, kind thoughts that have a highly vibrational spectrum. Emotions of such thought forms charge a person, give him a sense of lightness, inspiration, joy, freedom. So, there are various thought forms. They enter your field consciously or unconsciously. And the thing is that since childhood, your focus of attention has been dissipating. You have not been taught concentration and the choice of a thought form. You have not been told that you can choose the most pleasant thoughts and create your whole life from them. And you took life for granted. Everything was a coincidence, but today the day has come when you have the key to your reality. The key to your reality. The key to realizing that you are the creator and can choose. Choose a thought form from space. And maybe it won't be so easy at the beginning, because your concentration has been getting worse over the years, because you had to do things that you didn't want to do, but that you were forced to do. But now everything is different. Everything is different. You can start tracking your emotional plan, notice when you feel good or bad, follow the thread of vibration, and ask the question, what kind of thought makes me uncomfortable? And when you realize that the thought that revolves in your field of perception is unpleasant to you, you, as the creator, can safely let it out of your field, stop keeping the focus of attention. And then you have the right to choose the idea that will cause you to admire. Mastery of tuning and feeling. That's the most important thing. And only when you can consciously choose, you will see how the whole world around you magically unfolds. You will see that in fact you can do anything. You have a huge amount of strength, energy, joy, inspiration, desire to create, live, develop. Everything is based on energy. And you can consciously choose purity. How do you learn to do this? It's very simple. Everyday practices of focusing attention. Your task is to pay attention to your emotional background all the time and ask yourself what I'm thinking and what thoughts I like, and which ones I don't. When you consciously choose, you create. When you don't choose, everything happens by default. And now you will immerse yourself in a set of favorable thought forms that relate to all spheres of life, and listening to them every day, you will be able to regain your natural nature of being. Thoughts are forms of the physical plan. Programming yourself for health in your subconscious. There can be a huge amount of information about your body. And now just feel how the thoughts of the divine consciousness form effect. How does this spectral frequency range affect your body? Just listen. My physical body is absolutely healthy. My physical body is programmed for youth. My physical body is programmed for longevity. My physical body is a divine gift. My physical body is so pleasant and I can move in it in space and explore this wonderful world. My physical body is a blessing. My physical body is the purity through which the divine rivers flow in crystal clear waves. My physical body is pure love, woven from the meridians of the Creator and vibrating in harmony with the whole earth, in harmony with the sun, with the wind, with water, with all the elements. My physical body is an endless inspiration. My physical body is the dance of God in the material world. I thank my physical body for serving me. I appreciate my physical body. I appreciate it. And now take a deep breath and feel how the cellular structures begin to activate. How does your body react to these thought forms? Love unfolds within you. Feel these waves. Infinite harmony. Feel this happiness. Feel this. Feel how your body is being renewed, because every thought form has brought the vibrations of renewal. Vibrations. And now thoughts are forms for the sphere of implementation. I love to create. I like to create something new with my hands or imagination, actions. I create unique things that benefit the world. I like to realize my creative potential. I like it when everything I want to do happens easily, because the world supports me. He gives me all the tools to realize my talents. I am a very talented person. Unique and inimitable. There is an infinite divine potential inside me, and every day it opens wider and wider. It is a great blessing. It is a gift. I feel like I'm constantly getting inspired. New ideas capture me with waves of love, and I find myself in the space of the Creator, where my own ideas circle me, and this makes me a happy person. And I can do what I like and what comes from the heart. A unique opportunity to create. And I feel like the source supports me. Like the whole world turns to face me and smiles, giving me all the opportunities, all the tools to express their potentials. It's such a happiness to do what you like. Don't think about the approval of other people, but feeling how the world responds to my actions. And when I do what I like, I experience boundless happiness that overwhelms my whole body, lifts it up and whirls in the flow of God. This is the true nature of me. Let my gifts be revealed now. Let the whole universe turn to face me and embrace me, and I will feel like a confident person, and I will boldly go my own way, knowing that the world helps me express all my talents. And every day I discover more and more miracles, more and more unique opportunities, and easily perform actions, and all obstacles dissolve in my path. The realization of my creative potential happens every day and manifests itself in everything I do. And this is a blessing. And now take a deep breath and feel how this setting has affected your condition. Do you have a desire to create? Did you feel lightness in your body and courage? Do you feel the state of flight and elation? Do you feel the desire to create, and do you feel the support of the universe? If yes, then you are completely immersed in vibration tuning. And the more you listen to these affirmations, these programs, you will raise your frequency range. Your consciousness will be automatically tuned to the divine rhythm. Thank yourself for your attention. Phrases that ruin your life. Some phrases that you say to yourself can ruin your life. These attitudes are clearly imprinted in the mind. They influence the actions you do. These phrases you constantly say to yourself and do not even notice how your life is getting worse and worse. Try to eradicate these negative attitudes, and your life will be much better. It will become us. I already have a video on this topic, and if you haven't seen it, then be sure to watch it, because there I'm talking about very powerful, destructive words that you use most often. I leave a link to this video in the description. And in this video, we will analyze with you very interesting phrases that constantly destroy a person's life and they should not be used. Repeating these words day after day, you cause unique harm to your health and soul. As a result of failure and unhappiness becomes your reality. According to the law of attraction, we attract into our lives everything we think about. Many people don't even realize how powerful our thoughts can be. It turns out that our thoughts turn into reality if they linger in our mind for a long enough time. We express our thoughts in words and embody what we have said. Our biological system is like a magnet. And when you think long and hard, you activate your magnetic field. Therefore, if you use words with a negative connotation, you attract an undesirable reality into your life. In addition, negative words affect your overall well-being. Let's figure out what phrases should not be uttered. The first phrase of self-destruction, I can't. It also includes the phrases I can't, I don't want to. It's beyond me. I will not take responsibility. I can't do it, I'm not up to par. I am useless. Every person often uses these phrases when, for example, he wants to refuse someone help. I have a separate video on this topic, and if you haven't seen it, be sure to watch it. It's called How to Learn to Say No Without Regret and Guilt. On the one hand, this is right, because it is necessary to be able to refuse people. But you can do it in a different way. Start talking instead of I can't. I have my own plans. When a person often uses a phrase proclaiming his impotence, it settles in the subconscious and deprives a person of energy. I can't. This is a phrase that means weakness, lack of strength, energy of knowledge. And if a person can do something, but it's inconvenient for him, you need to say so about it. If a person just doesn't want to, that's what you need to say. After all, the phrase I can't has devastating consequences and deprives a person of power. These words completely destroy the motivation for something and the whole inner mood. With these words, you clearly indicate self-doubt. And behind them always looms the conviction of a person that his abilities are limited, that he is gray, inconspicuous, ordinary. And in the end, people will not be interested in this person in any way. By claiming that you cannot do something, you deprive yourself of omnipotence. If you keep repeating these words, you are belittling yourself and limiting yourself. The psychology of wealth directly depends on the strength of your thoughts. It's time to delete such phrases and find happiness both in the material and in the personal sphere of life. The second phrase is very interesting. She attributes the blame. It is used most often when they want to blame others for their failures, and people say it's your fault. You've probably heard it more than once. However, we must remember that constant accusations only increase the feeling of bitterness and anger. The people who annoy you don't know about it, and they don't care that you are offended by them. Although your anger may be justified, but it does not solve your problems. It's better to pronounce it like this. Let's solve this. Allow yourself to be above the troubles that another person has caused you, not allowing yourself to dwell on them and multiply your anger. How often have you said, I'll do it tomorrow? You promise yourself that tomorrow you will definitely do yoga, run a marathon, go to the gym, write your plans, find a new job. Millions of people feed themselves breakfast, and why today is categorically not suitable for you to start a new life. As a result, what needs to be done now without leaving the place is postponed indefinitely because there is no time tomorrow. This is such an excuse that weak-willed people amuse themselves. They hope that tomorrow they will change. Alas, the magical tomorrow will never come. The following phrase is peculiar to young people. They often say, I was just unlucky with my parents. We are used to blaming the whole world for our failures. Often parents also fall under the distribution. It's not a fact that if they were richer or better, your life would be completely different. They are not to blame for the fact that you do not wear expensive clothes, do not drive a status car, and decided to go to an unloved job on their own. Even adults who already have a pension on their nose blame their parents for their failures. But put it, you had a whole life in order to change everything. Why didn't you work on yourself? Many successful and rich people were originally poor. Success does not depend on the origin, but on a person's desire to live better. The following phrase is most often used by men. I'm a loser. What a good excuse for my own line. People deliberately brand themselves as a loser. After all, it does not oblige you to anything, it deprives you of responsibility for your life. And if you constantly call yourself a loser, you can do nothing. All the same, all initiatives are doomed to failure. When people fail at something, they justify their status as a loser. Although they just need to work harder, make efforts, engage in self-education. You can call yourself a loser from childhood and then mourn your bitter fate all your life. It's a phrase that really ruins life. I never have enough time. And it doesn't matter if you really don't have enough time, or is it just an excuse? If there is not enough time, you can do nothing at all. There is no time to read books. You don't even have to try to improve your intelligence. There is no possibility to make repairs, so you cannot save for it at all. The fact that there is not enough time for anything is completely the fault of the person doing everything in the wrong time allocation. Try to make your optimal plan for the day. Throw away the things that are not useful, and you will see how much more time you will have. The next phrase I often hear is, I just want to be a happy person. The universe responds to the request. Everyone wants to be happy. But the problem is in the abstract formulation. What does it mean to be happy for you? Buy a house, have children, lose weight. In order to achieve the goal, you need to set it clearly. And such a vague formulation about happiness does not mean anything. It is better to add more clarity to this formulation. Take a piece of paper and write down what happiness is for you. Create a kind of wish card. This way you will be able to cross out the points as you achieve and become a truly happy person. Thinking about the past, everyone has experienced unfortunate circumstances and failures, some of which were quite traumatic. They can haunt a person for years. Therefore, many people often say, and if I had not missed that chance, if I had had the opportunity, I would have acted or acted differently. And if I knew that I could change everything. If my parents hadn't ignored me. By dwelling on your past and using these words, you are protecting yourself from new opportunities. They slow down your development and attract further unhappiness. A person's desire to succeed in life often leads to comparison with others. Many people tend to envy those who are attractive or richer or more successful. For this reason, they often use the phrases, I'm not as good as her and I'm not as good as him. He has so much money that he doesn't know what to do with it. Make a choice in favor of the phrase, I am beautiful, I am beautiful. I will be financially independent. Negative comparisons only exacerbate stress. These attitudes can cripple a person's spirit. They slowly but surely destroy life, generate uncertainty. It is important to stop using these phrases, and everyone's life will gradually change for the better. How to stop using negative phrases? To stop using negative words, it is important to stop the endless flow of negative thoughts. After all, we will not use cynical words if we are not cynical ourselves. Here are some tips that can help you. When you have a negative thought, replace it with another one that brings joy. You think about success when you imagine failure. Use positive words when you catch yourself having unpleasant thoughts. Say I can instead of I can't. Instead of I have no money, say there is always money. Assert yourself, allow yourself to be happy. Make a firm decision, leaving the negativity behind. Review the video again. Write down to yourself the phrases that you use most often.